Hi, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Could you please introduce yourself?
So I'm Patricia Shaw, I'm CEO of Beyond Reach Consulting Limited.
Today you had a lecture thing. Could you please tell us what it was about?
So as an AI and data ethics consultant and a practitioner of corporate digital responsibility, I was talking to the audience today about sustainable AI. And often we think about sustainable AI being something that's just about environmental factors, but for my practice it's about societal impact, environmental impact and economic impact, as well as the impact of embroidering and in using these new technologies in our work and practices. So I was imploring the audience today really to think about what is the seed, the social, economic, environmental, technical impacts of AI on their practices, but also on whom they're advising, to really get them to think about being trusted advisors above and beyond the law.
Do you think not many people know enough about this subject?
Well, I think it's new to legal advisors, right, and practitioners. I think from the perspective of being a lawyer, and I am myself a lawyer, so I don't want to stop that practice at all, it's to think about really beyond the realm of the law, and what the impact of the law does and new technologies do for people and for planet. And so really just reframing the question rather than just being on the text of law, the spirit of law and advising on that, really thinking as an advisor, as a person who's talking to a new business or an existing client, what does this mean about how you can advise them to make better and more socially acceptable products and services?
This is on many fields, so you talked about the social but also the economic and the sustainable impact. In which field do you think we can improve the fastest?
I think with transparency, and I'm hoping there's a workshop going on now with regard to corporate social responsibility directive reporting. So I'm hoping with the greater transparency and greater reporting that will become more prevalent, that information will become available to people, be more transparent about the environmental impacts of products and services. And in that way, that's one element, so the environmental element, that I believe that will become a little bit more prevalent going forward. I see, certainly from my own work with fundamental rights organisations and equalities bodies, that there's more now coming to bear and organisations thinking about more about the societal impact. So I don't know which will come first, whether it be the societal or environmental impact benefits that we will see. I hope to see both.
We have companies, they need to be aware of this because they create the AI and that kind of stuff. But do you think that users of AI also realize what kind of effect the use of AI has?
I think it's both. We need more information and more AI literacy, should I say, from the top down, as well as the bottom up. Consumers, citizens, we're very powerful with our feet. we can use a product or choose not to use a product. I think the challenge is we get often quite embedded in processes that are convenient, easy, time efficient for us. So we get wedded to a particular product or service, so we don't necessarily look around for choice, although choice may well be there. So to put it all at the consumer's doors is unfair. I think corporates definitely need to take more responsibility, so more corporate digital responsibility, in fact.
At IFCLA we're trying to be green, digital and bright. Is this something you have come to in your personal life or in your company?
Indeed, I try to travel sustainably, and so I've come here by Eurostar, so by train from
very
London.
good! But also the train from London is very doable.
It's really doable now, so I absolutely loved it. What a way to travel, and also to make sure that I'm lowering my CO2 emissions by not flying.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.